This morning, Mayor Chokwe Antar Lumumba extends the capital city's shelter-in-place order. How long the new order will last?
And I will never stop fighting for the people of this state, no matter what it takes.
And the Mississippi legislative session resumes today. What Governor Tate Reeves says about a potential showdown with House and Senate leaders. And if you haven't filed your state taxes yet, you are running out of time. We'll tell you how long you have until that filing deadline. Welcome to 12 News, everybody. It's me, Andrew Harrison. 6 a.m. on Friday, May the 1st. How great is that? Candace Coleman will be back in our next half hour as we continue to practice social distancing. Jacob, you already have a sunrise behind you.
Yeah, it's only 13 minutes away now. That's made signs of summer for sure. A gorgeous morning, still on the chilly side, though. Don't be fooled. 49 right now in Jackson, 47 in Hattiesburg, 48 is the current temperature down in Natchez and Macomb. But lots of sunshine today and warmer temperatures by lunchtime, 76 degrees, low 80s for this afternoon. I'll show you the weekend. It's looking pretty nice. That's coming up in about 15 minutes.
I'll be right here. Thank you, Jacob. A lot of green behind him, a lot of green here, too. This is our traffic on our Waze traffic map. This is look at I-20 and Pearl in Brandon. Green means all the roads are clear. No showdowns, no accidents to report for you this morning. And now let's take a live look outside. This will be I-55 south of Meadowbrook Road. It's not really that blue out there, but the camera's got to adjust for the sunrise getting earlier. Look at that. Traffic north and southbound, smooth as silk. No word of any accidents out there. Well, now at 6, the coronavirus pandemic put a lot of things on hold. That includes filing your federal taxes, but in Mississippi, the deadline for filing your state taxes might be a little sooner than you think. 12 News' Anna Farish is live outside the Mississippi Department of Revenue with what you need to know. Good morning, Anna.
Andrew, we are just 2 weeks away from the date, May 15th. Mississippi is just one of a few states that couldn't wait until that July 15th extension. Now, we are told that the commissioner at the Department of State of Revenue has the authority to match the national date, but didn't want to do so without the directive from the governor's office and the legislature. Changing the date would have a big financial impact on the state.
The Mississippi fiscal year ends on June 30th, so if we were to extend it to the national deadline, it would put us in a deficit in our budget for the fiscal year, and we can't have that.
That deficit would be $500 million, and we're told most Mississippians have already filed their taxes for the year, and more than $209 million has already been sent back in refunds. Now, if you did request an extension for the filing, you have until April 15th to do so, but you should pay your taxes on May 15th to avoid penalties and interest. Live in Clinton, Anna Farish, 12 News.
All righty. Thank you, Anna. Great information as always. 6:02 on this Friday morning. The Mississippi legislative session resumes today more than 2 weeks earlier than we originally thought. And Governor Tate Reeves might soon find himself in a head-to-head battle in the legislature with House and Senate leaders from his own party. Lieutenant Governor Delbert Hosemann and Speaker Philip Gunn reportedly working behind the scenes to strip the governor's authority to appropriate the $1.25 billion in federal money that Mississippi will receive for coronavirus relief. Hosemann and Gunn have instructed the Department of Finance not to spend the money when the state gets it. Yesterday, Governor Reeves did not mince any words in his response to that action.
I don't really give a damn who is in charge of this money. What I care about is the people who need it, and they need it now. God puts people in places for a reason, and I will never stop fighting for the people of this state, no matter what it takes.
Now, Governor Tate Reeves says politics and bureaucracy should not delay Mississippians from getting the assistance they need from the CARES Act. The House session begins at 1 o'clock this afternoon. The Senate session expected to begin on Monday. Well, Jackson Mayor Chokwe Antar Lumumba has extended the city's stay-at-home order. The mayor made that announcement during a news conference yesterday to talk about his executive orders. Now, the new order goes into effect today. It will last until at least May the 15th. That's 2 weeks with some changes. Retail businesses will stay closed, but they can sell merchandise curbside or online. However, barber shops, hair and nail salons, and tattoo shops must all stay closed, as well as the dine-in areas of restaurants.
The gauntlet's been laid for us, and we're having to survive it. I've laid every one of my employees off and told them to all file for unemployment, as did my wife and myself. I applied for and received the payroll protection plan loan. But now with these extended orders, I can't use it to my full potential because you have 8 weeks to use it accordingly. Well, now I'm down to 6 weeks.
It is so tough out there. The mayor is still requiring social distancing orders to be maintained, and employees working inside of any business must wear masks when they're around other people. Well, the Mississippi Department of Corrections extending its no contact reporting into the month of May. The extension comes as the department looks to prevent the spread of COVID-19. Those under court supervision should continue checking in via phone, FaceTime, or Skype. Check-in hours will be from 7 a.m. until 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, and the MDOC no contact reporting extension will last through at least May the 15th. Hinds County Board of Supervisors, along with other Hinds County leaders and elected officials, have decided that some of its employees will be back at work as soon as Monday. The Hinds County Courthouse and other county offices have been mostly closed during the statewide shelter-in-place and safer-at-home orders. Employees returning to work are being asked to wear a face covering. 6:05 now on this Friday morning. Let's turn it back over to Jacob.
It's a gorgeous Friday morning out there, everyone. Happy Friday to you. Here's Natchez, the Mississippi River Bridge for you. Still a little on the cool side at 48 degrees down in Adams County. In Cranfield right now, we're at 49, 50 for Jeanette. Kingston, though, at 52. And Sibley right now, that's the warm spot in Adams County at 54 degrees. Plenty of sunshine this afternoon. That helps us warm up. 80 the high from Morgantown. Natchez and Pine Ridge at 81 for later on today. So here's the morning planner for you. 59 there by 8 o'clock. 71 though by 10, so a quick warm up by 15 degrees only in about 10 hours thanks to a lot of sunshine and high pressure, and that gets our high temperature for Port Gibson up to 81 degrees for later on this afternoon, about 6 degrees warmer than we reached yesterday. High pressure and control for today and through the weekend, and this really acts as kind of like an air compressor, sinking the air and heating it up. We could hit 90 degrees. I'll let you know when that happens coming up in your day forecast.
The Big Blue H brings good weather. Thank you so much, Jacob Lanier. The time right now, 6:06, and coming up on 12 News at 6:30, community comes together to remember a 65-year-old man allegedly shot and killed by the owner of a popular Jackson restaurant, while that candlelight vigil was also a protest. And coming up next, we'll tell you how renters affected by Mississippi's powerful storms can apply for FEMA assistance. But first, a live look over the city of Jackson this morning. There you see dawn breaking over the horizon there. It's going to be a fantastic Friday. We do thank you for watching 12 News.